somehow or another. I don't know why. There it is. Now you can hear me. All right. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another We're wrapping up. It's not wrap it up, but we are wrapping up the National Women's Soccer League. We have a champion. Story of my life. So close, yet so far away. The Spirit ran out, not only on Western last night against Liberty, but also for the Washington Spirit. But the fact that MARTA is a champion, I will take that as a consolation prize. But personally, they suck. So we're supposed to win the bracket. Anyway, so take it away on this historic match.
All right, so Orlando Pride beat Washington Spirit 1-0.
Yes.
This game was scrappy, and before the game started, pundits were like, oh, this is going to be a high-scoring game. These two teams are really good. They've been scoring a lot this season. You've seen around 2 to 3 goals in each game for Orlando. You think, oh, this is going to be a high-scoring game. It turned out to be the complete opposite because both teams have really good defenses. And defense wins championships, but it also means low-scoring games.
Yeah, so allegedly defense wins championships. You know, if you go back to the history books, it's like, wow, they have really good defense.
I do want to shout out Emily Sams. She plays for the Orlando Pride. She won Defender of the Year this year, and she got her first cap for the U.S. Women's National Team this year. So she's having a real good year. She also has a gold medal, and she's the only person in women's soccer history that has a gold medal before she's had her first cap with her country.
Hey, that's a team player. That's what that is. That is a team player.
But how well she's played, just these finals in general, but especially in this game, I'm very excited for the future of the U.S. Women's National Team. Even though we're not here to talk about the USWNT, it's still a lot of people in the NWSL, a lot of USWNT players were in this final, so it bodes well for when we go to international time.
Yep. Yeah, it does. And obviously, we need to get our cup back. We lost the World Cup, so it's hard. We got the gold medal, and typically, if you get the World Cup, you don't get the gold medal. It's never like a lot of times you never sweep.
And every time we've lost the World Cup, we've gotten the gold medal.
Right. So let's redefine history and just claim everything.
Right. But let's go into the scoring. The one and only goal. Barbara Banda scores in the 37th minute of this game.
Challenge of Santos. Banda up against Morgan. This has been quite a battle so far. Banda goes for goal, and Banda's found a way through. Barbara Banda, what a season!
As you can tell, it was a cold night in Kansas City. It was cold for me. I think it was like in the 50s.
Oh yeah, Kansas City. Yeah. So awesome stuff there.
It's all about the biggest moments. There's the question right here. If it's going to be called back, Angelina wins the ball.
It was not called back.
This is what allows Barbara Banda to get off on the
solid
break.
Move here.
She
That
does the rest,
back heel
and then just has a little bit of space against Morgan, and then comes across it. Just slows herself down to get a better look.
Yep.
Right by the keeper's foot too to go by.
Yeah, because the keeper, you could tell she was thinking she was going to keep going right, and she went for that corner.
And the keeper probably thought it was going to go up a little bit, and it stayed right on the floor there. Yeah. Since she was the sole goal scorer, and if it wasn't for Tema Chawinga, she would have been the Golden Boot winner this year. She did win Finals MVP. But let's look at these NWSL stats for the years because it's fun to do and see. So as we have here, we said Tema Chawinga, she breaks the record, 21 goals. Barbara Banda in second with 17, Sophia Smith with 12, Marta with 11, and Esther Gonzalez with 10. And then when we look over at assist, Barbara Banda is a part of this too. She's tied in second as well. So she's just taking that silver on both goals and assists there. Corey Bethune ties the league record for most assists with 10. We got Alyssa Thompson and Barbara Banda in second with 7. And then we got Dabinia, Sophia Smith, Temwa Chawinga, Trinity Rodman, Vanessa Bernardo, and Yasmin Ryan all there in technically third, even though it says fourth, with 6 points.
Yeah. So, I mean, Barbara Banda, other than, help me out, the Golden Boot winner from Kansas City. How I pronounce her name again?
Temwa Chawinga.
Temwa Chawinga, yeah. But Barbara Banda has been because Chawinga has been so great. People really don't talk how great of a season Barbara's had too.
Mm-hmm.
With that, so but fine.
The cutest thing though about this match is Marta's mom was there to see her. Teresa was at this match. She was supposed to be at the semifinals game in Orlando. She had some visa issues, so she wasn't able to be at that game. And luckily, she was able to see her daughter play for the first time on U.S. soil at this final. Her mom lives in Brazil and I guess has never been to the United States before, or at least never to watch her daughter play. So this was a first for her, and it was so sweet. Every time they went to her in the stands during the game, it was super cute. But we have some moments to watch here.
Everybody know that Marta's mom, Teresa, is here watching her daughter play in the U.S. for the very first time. While she is, of course, ready for this game, apparently she was not ready for this cold weather. So Marta took her mom on a shopping spree this week to get some of that warmer weather gear. I did check. It is over 90 degrees in Marta's hometown in Brazil today. So it's understandable she wasn't quite ready for this. Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, a little bit different temperature in the climate.
Just slightly.
Brazil, Kansas City, totally the same when it comes to climate.
Right? And then here's the moment where Marta and Orlando won, and you get to see a little bit both her and her mom.
And everyone runs over to Marta.
And her mom crying. Like, I'm not an Orlando fan, but I saw her mom cry, and I was like, ooh, a tear.
We're both, what was it, where like someone's crying, so then you start crying. I forget someone called something, but like you're just, someone made like some comedy bit. It's just like, when someone else cries, I cry. I don't know.
And then we have Marta with her post-match interview here.
Finally a champion. Marta is with Emily.
Marta, you are an NWSL champion. I saw you run over there to see your mom. What does this moment mean to you?
So much. So much. I didn't expect like have her in this moment here, but I believe so much that God knows what time is the right time for things to happen. And I just figured out her visa like the last minute. She missed the first the semi-final game. We made the final, and then she here. This means so much. Plus, play with these players. It's like something really special that I never had before in any other club. So I'm so happy.
You've been with this club since 2017, and you have just won them their first ever NWSL championship. Why was this the group to get it done?
I don't know. Like I say, I believe so much about like what God is reservation for you, and then in the right time, He's gonna give to you. I've been asking myself why I'm still play for Orlando after 8 years. I'm the only player in this club since 2017, and then I have so many questions about. Now I have the answer. It's because it was time for be champion.
Congratulations! Thank you.
Thank
you. And then this is another post-match interview. This is my favorite post-match Marta moment. Let's watch.
she's been ready to be happy, guys, but it looks like she's staring like knives through this interviewer. Like, look at that! Look at that stare.
I know, right?
Just like, don't you go?
What does this mean to you, and what was the key to getting the victory tonight?
Of course, it means so much. I'm fucking wait 8 years for most special because it's the first time my mom is in America.
For you,
I fucking waited 8 years.
10 years.
She said that on live television, people.
Yeah. She's retired. She don't care.
But we do got some epic photos here just showing the moment she won, and then her and her mommy. It's super sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you messaged me and saying that Marta's mom was going to beat the game as the first time, like all that stuff, I was like, well, Trinity, we had a good run. It's just, there's just too much of a, like story momentum, all that good stuff there that you're just like, Marta hasn't won it. Her mom's the first time she's seen her play. It's the final, coming off the momentum of her having one of the greatest goals this year. Just everything was just like, yeah, Orlando's probably going to win this.
Yeah. The momentum definitely was with Orlando there. But are you ready to see our brackets?
No.
Well, let's
show me finishing second again.
So we got Tushka's bracket here. It's pretty much the same from last week. All them X's.
Mm-hmm.
Josh.
I'm so close. So close. So close.
Yeah. And then we got me.
Should have just stuck with Marta.
I have a few less X's than you.
You do.
But I got X's in the worst places.
Yes. Yes.
Then we got, look at Justin. He chose correctly.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else chose correctly? Guess. Right. We have to find someone. If you cannot tell, both of them are the winners here just by their brackets. Let us know down below what should be the tiebreaker for them.
I've got some ideas. I told you guys the sober case race. We're gonna both give you a case. You're gonna have a case of White Castles, 30 sliders. The first one to finish it wins. The illustrious prize of bracket bitches.
Well, we'll never know because we don't know Gift's real face. He could be an alien for all we know.
Yeah, but like the coolest alien ever.
Definitely the coolest alien ever. And then poor Cheryl there. She was hoping for the Washington Spirit. She's got the most X's out of all of us, but she went for her team, where she lives currently, and I wouldn't say they let her down because they didn't. They played well.
No. 1-0, back and forth.
Yeah.
They literally had all the momentum for Orlando, and people are like, "Oh, by the way, they're playing Washington." Like it was kind of the story going into it.
They were the number 1 and number 2 teams for a reason, and the fact that they got to the final, and literally there was 0 upsets this entire bracket. It literally went exactly how it should have gone based on the regular season.
Well, we're not going to talk. We'll talk about the MLS later on that upset.
Yeah. If you want to see some upsets, go over to the MLS.
Yeah.
But let's look at this. So, like we said, Giff and Justin are in the lead with 24 points. Josh, you didn't get in second. I did with 17 points.
I see a 3 next year, Nick.
Well, technically, because there's a 1 and 1.
Nope.
Well, then you got in 4th.
I'm aware. Whatever.
With 14 points, and we got Cheryl with 11. Even though Cheryl had a lot of X's, she had a better point system than Tushka there. Tushka in last place.
When you lean on Sophia Smith, this is what happens, Tushka. This is what happens.
Mm-hmm. Although Tushka is still alive in the MLS, and he has a possibility to win the whole thing, even though he's currently in last place at the moment. But
At this point, Red Bulls just shock the world. You're getting closer.
But yeah, we got Gif and Justin up there tied for first. Again, let us know what their tiebreaker should be. And then also, we're going to figure out something for the two of you to send, even if we do find a tiebreaker for you guys, because you both deserve it. You picked really well, and you picked the winners. And that's what happens when you're part of our Patreon or our Discord, which you can be part of our Discord for free. All the links are down below for both Discord and Patreon. You get to have fun times with us doing these bracket bitches. We definitely have a lot of bracket bitches to go when we get into NFL playoffs, March Madness, so on and so forth, and just on and on and on, all the bracket bitches.
All the brackets. All the bitches.
All the bitches. But Josh, any final notes about your girl Trinity losing this, so on and so forth?
I mean, I think you can call it charity or a philanthropic measure, but she just knew that Marta needed this at this point. And which she did. But Trinity is a competitor, so she wasn't going to go quality into the night. But yeah, it does stink that Trinity did not get a ring, but she already has one, so I'm okay with that. I'm not thrilled about it because this would just be another notch of me going ha to Tushka and Sophia Smith, even though Sophia Smith's really good.
And Sophia Smith has a ring herself too.
Yep, she does. So yes, it's we move on to the World Cup. We move on to next season and go right back at it.
Yeah, you just wanted bragging rights to have more rings on your side.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. So, I haven't lost my spirit. I'll put it that way.
So I think Josh has fully picked a team now in the NWSL.
As long as Trinity Rodman is playing for it, that is my team. Not saying, but but I've also picked the Red Bulls as my team for MLS, even though I live international. But that's because of Thierry Henry, and I really like watching him play for the Red Bulls. So
2004 brain.
2004 brain. Hey, in Seattle, my 2004 team, Seattle and Red Bulls.
Yeah.
Yesterday, so
they're making you probably decide that you should have chosen your teams instead of.
I know. I should have just gone. I just gone straight 2004 brain instead of.
You should have done what you did last year.
Yeah, I really should have. That's the way it's going.
That's what happens when you try to play the game instead of just picking who you love.
Right. Why does my brain have to get in the way of my heart sometimes?
Right. Well, speaking of your heart and I'm trying to create a segue here. Where can the people find us?
People can find us. Obviously, this coming week will be the holiday, so we're going to try and give you bracket pitches. Tushka and I will be going live tomorrow to break down all the fantasy stuff on the Fantasy F around. We might be doing Game Dudes, but if anything, and wrap it up, we might be doing that Tuesday. So stay tuned on that. And then at that point, we'll see you all after the holidays. And you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yeah, everyone have a good Thanksgiving if you live here in the United States. If you're Canadian, I hope you had a really good Thanksgiving last month because they have it a month before we do. If you are outside of the United States or Canada, I hope you have a really good Thursday.
Yeah. But by the way, I just see Tushka in the comments there. What did you miss? You missed coming in last, bitch!
Anyways, see you guys next time. We have a bunch of MLS to talk on next bracket bitches. But yeah, sorry, Tushka. Bye.
A little sorry. Just a little.